job searching is a job. It's not easy. So and it's really can be really heartbreaking to actually putting in your effort and not seeing the result. But these things might be the reason why you've not gotten a result from your job search. Number one, using a generic CV for every job, for every job application will not help it, because every job is different. Every job role is different in different companies. So even if, for instance, you're a social media manager and you know what social media managers do, these roles can actually, be different. The spectrum of these roles can actually be different in different companies. Different companies want different things. These days, I see job posting about social media management, and they want someone that knows how to design. Maybe they want someone that knows how to write. They don't want someone that has video editing skills. So every job role is different. So this is the reason why you should stop using a generic CV and tailor your CV your specific to the specific job that you are applying for. And with the rise of AI and ChatGPT, some of my brothers and sisters here, you're just too lazy to write your CV, and you just put it in, use ChatGPT, say, oh, write a CV for a social media manager. ChatGPT will just put very generic, vague things, and you submit the CV, and you're not going to get any job. Obviously, sometimes the hiring managers can tell when you just use ChatGPT, because you are not going to show, there's no personality in it, there is no result. So instead of using a generic CV, tailor your CV to this particular job that you're applying for. I've actually made a video about this. I'll put the link in the description box. So you watch the video on how to tailor your CV for ATS machines for this particular job you're looking for, and how to include remote work terms in your CV. So that is one. So that number two, you are not showing that you can adapt in the remote work landscape. Things have changed from 2020. Remote job and freelancing became a thing, and since that time many companies have stood out as remote first companies. In my last video, I talked about 6 companies that are hiring remotely worldwide, remote first companies. I'll put the link of the video in this description, so you can go watch it. Some of those companies have been operating remote, staff members from around the world, but there are certain things they look out for when hiring remotely. They want someone with great communication skill. They don't want someone that you cannot reach out to, because this is a remote position. Communication is key to getting the job done. They want someone that knows how to use collaborative tool, that is a team player, tools like Asana, Slack. No, there are a lot of Basecamp rather. There are a lot of tools that allow for collaboration, team collaboration virtually, and even Zoom. There are a lot of tools like that, Google Suite, and all of that. So you want to emphasize that you can do well with these tools, and you also want to emphasize that you can also work independently. Nobody wants to micromanage anybody. So if you're going to be working remotely, show that you can work with little or no supervision. So that is that. So 3, your LinkedIn profile optimization. When it comes to getting a remote job, from my experience and from research, your LinkedIn account or LinkedIn profile is very important. So you want to optimize your LinkedIn. So I'm not talking about posting on LinkedIn. Like if you want to grow your LinkedIn, that is a different ball game. But if you just want to optimize your LinkedIn profile so that you can be found, or even if you're going to be applying for a job, so that it looks presentable. So anything, you have to make sure that your photo is professional. So go to the studio, or if you have a good phone, tell your friend to help you take a professional headshot photo. Make sure your face is clear, you can be seen, and you can be identified. No, you don't want to use too much makeup that you're not being like, you can't identify you when you're not wearing all of that. And make sure that your profile, your personal statement, like your statements on your profile, on your LinkedIn profile, states what you're doing. Say maybe I am a social media manager that help AI brands get traction through the new generation, blah blah blah. So just state specific, be as specific as possible. State what you do in specific terms, because it gives them an idea of what you're about. And I would recommend that you have at least 3 to 5 posts. You don't need whether it has engagement or not doesn't matter. You just need to have 3 to 5 posts on LinkedIn that showcases what you do. You can talk about, make a content, it can be a short content, write about what you do. Or maybe you are in software as service, write about how AI is changing the landscape, write about what you should look at, like just things that shows that you are in that niche and you have some level of expertise in that niche on LinkedIn. So make sure you also get people to endorse your skill. Get your friends, get your colleagues to endorse your skill on LinkedIn, because trust me, all the jobs I have applied for, like international job, remote jobs, they always, most of them, like 99% of them, always require that you put a link to your LinkedIn profile. That's how important it is. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, go to linkedin.com and create an account and optimize your account. Put in all your information as required. Then the third thing is, talking about what you do. You can use LinkedIn if you already have, if you're active on social media, or you have some sort of following. That can also give you an advantage. It can serve as your portfolio. Social proof is a thing right now. If you're a social media manager and you have social media pages that you've grown 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 100,000 followers, that is social proof that you can use to, scale the competition. Then another thing is your portfolio. Your portfolio is very important. You want to show that you've done this work. Like I said, things are really changing, and people don't really care much about your education as much as before, or what you say. Is one thing to say what you've done. Oh, I'm great at this. I'm great. The other thing is to show that you're actually great at this, especially if you are in the tech niche, tech, marketing, and all of that. Your portfolio is important. You want to show, if you're a graphic designer, for example, you want to show designs that you've done. It gives the hiring manager, you know, an idea about what you can do, and if what you've done previously aligns with what they look to achieving for their business or brand. So, and it doesn't have to be hard. You can go to Canva and look at a portfolio template and just use it. It's simple. Things are becoming simple. When it comes to updating your your CV, you can use AI. I can use ChatGPT to infuse some ATS keywords, remote work keywords here and there, and it's easy. And before I end this video, I'll always talk about niching. Niching. Don't apply to every and any job. Look at the job. Be truthful to yourself that can I do this job based on the job description? Is this what I would love to do? Sometimes it might look like some jobs that might look like, okay, you are not qualified, but you know that you can do it based on the job description. You can apply for it. But when you see a job, that don't just apply based on number. Select the jobs that you want to apply for. And when it comes to remote, you can niche by location, by geography. If you are looking to work remotely for countries in EU, you can only search for those kind of company. Niching can take your game to another level. And even based on your skill set, you can niche so that you are targeting the kind of job that you are most suitable for. When you niche, you strip the competition by like over 50%. I talk about niching a lot. If you have been on this channel, I talk about niching. And if you want to learn how you can niche to strip down the competition, I would advise that you watch this video. I talked about the secrets to job search. I talked about niching in that video, and I'll put the link of the video in the description, so you go watch it. And another thing brings me to quantity. The truth is that from statistics, it takes like 100 job applications to get one interview. So the more jobs you apply for, the chances that you actually land a remote job is higher. So you don't apply to like 3, 4, 5 jobs and say, oh, I've been applying to remote jobs I've not gotten. Baby girl, it doesn't work like that. The competition is fierce, and you just need to keep applying. At least if you have you apply to 5 jobs, 5 quality jobs every day, at least, very soon you land the job that you are looking to land. So the more jobs you apply for, the higher chances that you get the job. But while we emphasize on quantity, we also do not want to play down on quality. Make sure you tailor your application to the job description. It increases your chances of actually landing the job. And before I end this video, keep learning, hone your skill. Regardless of the skill that you have, you want to improve on your skill to position you as the best person for the job. Always, or if you are a writer, always write. Anything you do, make sure you try to do it as often as possible. The more you do what you do, the better you become at it. That's just a rule of thumb. You just become better at it. You become better than the average person at that particular thing that you do. And also watch great videos like this one you're watching now, about people that will encourage you and bring you all the information that you need. So you might be wondering that we talked about quantity of jobs that need to apply to 5 to 10 jobs every day to increase your chances. And this brings us to the next. Where would you find these jobs? So the truth is that there are a lot of scam jobs these days, and there are jobs that are meant for just people in the US, that are not remote worldwide. I bring you good news. So the good news I'm bringing to you is that I have a community, email community, and WhatsApp group community. So I'll put a link in the description below. If you're interested to join my community, you can join. I'll be posting exclusively remote jobs on the WhatsApp group and the email. The email is functional right now. Join this community and get access to personalized adverts and remote job postings regularly. And it's free of charge. It doesn't require you to pay any money, and you get to see hundreds of remote jobs that you can apply to. So if you love this, if you like this video, if you found this helpful, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you have any question, please drop a comment in the description, in the comment box below, and I'll respond to your comment. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, do please subscribe to this channel. It's your way of saying, hey, I appreciate what you do, and it's also a way to keep you in the loop of things. So when I post a new video, you always get a notification that I have posted a new video, and you watch it, so that you don't miss out on all the great stuff that we're going to be talking about in this channel. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.